porn reboot. Flatline: how to kickstart your system. Let's break it down. Number 1, let's talk about what is a flatline in a porn reboot. Number 2, let's talk about what you can do to kickstart your system. That's your brain tip for the day. So back to number 1, what is a flatline? So I want you to think about this logically for whatever amount of time, a year, 2 years, a decade, 2 decades, you have been frequently and consistently going back to the habit, to the screen, which has been giving you this massive artificial release of neurochemicals in your brain that makes you feel pleasure seemingly and offsets pain. It also has coupled your brain to the screen. So your brain wants to go back to the screen because basically that's what it now thinks is its sexual partner. That's true, oxytocin. So when you give that up in pornography recovery or in a reboot, what happens is those large amounts of neurochemicals that were flooding your system suddenly are not. So now you go from here in neurochemical release to here, and what that does is it creates a flatline, and a flatline is you feel like garbage most times. But also your sexual libido goes down. Your sexual desire goes down, your ability to get and sustain an erection goes down. Everything goes down because your brain is no longer getting that neurochemical release. So what can you do? This is number 2, your brain tip. What can you do to kickstart the system in the right direction? So the main neurochemical that your brain has been getting is dopamine. It is the chemical that keeps you wanting more and going back for more and wanting gratification, but never feeling okay with it. So the way that you can help to offset the large amounts that you had been giving your brain through pornography is to find ways to do that in the real world. So you can do one thing that I call cheating in the right direction. So if you like chocolate, and in the evening when you would normally go back to your habit, you can have a piece of chocolate. We know that chocolate offsets, it will give your brain dopamine. Not that I want to eat in tons of chocolate, but we know that food can also do that. Food and eating healthy meals across your day will give you dopamine across your day. So don't skip your meals. You want to engage in activities that help you feel good and that you like, because those are going to give you not only dopamine, but it's also going to give you serotonin, the happiness neurochemical that your brain had also been getting, but not as much from your habit. You want to find ways in your day to give your brain as much as you can of what you had been giving it with the porn habit. You will not be able to give the same levels because we know that porn is a supernormal stimulus. There's no way you can give the amount that you had been giving it, but you can still try to offset it by giving it at least as much dopamine as possible across the day. That's a really powerful tool that you can use as you're backing your brain out, and it can offset the flat line somewhat. You know how I feel about this too. If you have a partner that you can try to engage, and I say try, and I know Yoda says there's do or do not. There is no try, but in the case of a flat line, you may have to try. You can try to share intimacy and healthy sexuality with your partner, and it may not feel that great, and it may not be that easy to get going. But if your partner is on board with your recovery, the trying will help to rewire your brain in the right direction. You will be starting to build the dopamine and serotonin and oxytocin and epidemic release while being with your partner. That's the rewiring aspect, as you allow the unwiring to happen from abstaining from the habit, so you can try to build intimacy with an actual human being, and you will start rewiring your brain in the right direction. Okay, I hope that helps you understand a flat line. I know it might not give you too much encouragement, but I want to encourage you and inspire you that if you are feeling like you're in a flat line, it means your brain is changing. It's good. Even though it doesn't feel good, it is good. It means you're moving in the right direction, so stay the course. You got this, and very proud of you if you are feeling this way and you're still moving yourself in the right direction. I know it takes a lot of strength to do that. If you are looking for help in this journey, I can make sure that you feel better, faster, and you start performing better as fast as possible so that you can get back to reaching your full potential and rocking out your best life. That's what I'm here for. Okay, and remember, control your brain or it will control you.